Someone else can.
Okay, sorry for the technical hitch. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored. I have the honor to present the African aviation industry states for 2020-2021 and our priorities for 2022. Next slide, please. Next slide again, okay. The presentation is in 4 parts: where we are coming from, the state of the industry, the future outlook 2022, and AFRA priorities for 2022. Where we are coming from. Next slide, please. Global economic activity decelerated in 2020 from 2.5% in 2019. The world GDP growth rate fell to -3.5% due to the COVID-19 pandemic. For Africa, the GDP growth went down from 3.4% in 2019 to -2.1% in 2020. The GDP per capita reduced from $2,000 in 2019 to $1,847 in 2020. In 2019, the jet fuel price averaged at $46.6 per barrel, lower than the average $79.7 in 2019. Unfortunately, fuel prices are currently on the rise, averaging 75.5% from January to October 2021. This trend will not help the recovery of our industry. Next slide, please. The travel and tourism sector suffer from this depressing economic environment. UNWTO reported a 74.2% drop in international tourist arrivals for the African region. The continent received 18.1 million tourists, 4.5% of the global number of tourists, generating $14.02 billion of receipt. Next slide, please. African Airlines carried 34.7 million passengers, 65.7% less than in 2019. Globally, the rate of the recession was 60.2%. The African region represented 1.88% of the world total traffic. Next slide. Next slide again. African Airlines carried 34.7 million passengers, 65.7% less than in 2019. Globally, the rate of the recession was 60.2%. The African region represents 1.88% of the world total traffic. This was the slide before, sorry. So for cargo, African Airlines moved 960,000 tons of freight, representing 96.7% of 2019. The African region represents 1.64% of the world total freight. Next slide, please. While global industry posted net post-tax losses of $76.2 per passenger, African Airlines posted losses of $44.6 per passenger. AFRA estimates the revenue loss for 2020 at $10.21 billion, representing 58.8% of 2019 revenues. Next slide. Safety is continuously improving. In 2020, we noted 5 fatal accidents worldwide, none in Africa or involving African carriers. Next slide. Now the state of the industry in 2021. Next slide. For the airline industry, the COVID-19 pandemic is an unprecedented health crisis. The most impacted countries in the number of cases in Africa are South Africa, Morocco, Tunisia. 3.5% of worldwide cases are reported in Africa, while Africa represents 16% of the global population. Next slide, please. The rate of vaccination on the continent as of October 2021 is only 5.23% according to ACDC, while the world average is 36.63%. There is a gap which must be closed. Next slide, please. The global economy shall return to growth in 2021 and reach 5.6% GDP growth in 2021. Next slide. The continental economy shall resume and grow by 3.4% in 2021, supported by a resumption of tourism, a rebound in commodity prices, and the gradual lifting of restrictions related to the pandemic. Next slide, please. From January to October 2021, the capacity reached 51.2% of the same period in 2019, while the traffic reached 40.78%. AFRA estimates the revenue loss for 2021 at $8.5 billion, representing 49% of 2019 revenues. The average load factor is 60.73%. Next slide. Compared to February 2020, African Airlines reopened 81.3% of their international routes in October 2021. Next slide. Now the future outlook 2022 and beyond. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic's ongoing impact on the industry, there is uncertainty about the future. Next slide. The airline industry's recovery will require coordinated efforts and a collaborative approach with all stakeholders to ensure the industry's survival and business continuity. Critical enablers for the recovery are borders reopening, harmonization of health protocols, and interoperability of digital platforms, financial relief to the industry by government and development financial institutions. Technology will play an essential role in shaping the new normal of the industry, in ensuring a smooth, efficient, and safe passengers' journey. Airlines will optimize operations, save costs, and contribute to a more sustainable aviation future with more focus on digitalization. Rethinking airlines' business models to adapt to the new environment is critical. A critical factor for the rebound and recovery post-COVID-19 is collaboration and cooperation among airlines. Implementation of CART recommendation will bring passengers confidence. Next slide. What are AFRA priorities for 2022? Next slide. Safe reopening of borders. Reopening borders is critical for the recovery of our industry. Restrictions should be on the ground of risk-based assessment. Financial relief. The various appeals to government and development financial institutions to support the industry have not met our concrete action expectations. We will continue our lobbying actions for better results. Airline sustainability. Our industry needs to build more resilience and sustainability to future crises like the COVID-19. Sustainability will be one of AFRA's important actions for next year. AFRA 5-year strategic plan. 2022 is the second year of our 5-year strategic plan implementation, which includes engagement with our member airlines, partner organizations, African states, and other stakeholders. The strategy plan aligns with the association vision, mission, and values to meet its aspirations. AFRA Consultancy Services will continue to develop our consultancy activities in airline restructuring, technical and operations, training, safety, finance, and commercial. We look forward to continue this journey together with all of you. Next slide. AFRA 5-year strategic plan evolves and anchors on 5 strategic pillars of transformation. The safe, secure, and reliable air transport to enhance the visibility, reputation, and influence of African airlines in the global aviation industry, a sustainable air transport, more cooperations, and data intelligence. Next slide. A critical factor for the rebound and recovery post-COVID-19 is collaboration and cooperation among airlines. Reducing the operating cost environment for our members is on top of our priorities. Therefore, AFRA has launched several projects for the benefit of its members. Capacity Sharing Portal, AFRA UTD MRO Project, AFRA Flight Plan Navigation Tool, AFRA Spare Parts Pooling Project, AFRA Distribution Project, AFRA Connectivity Portal, AFRA ATO Project, AFRA OLIS Operations Management Project, and AFRA Consulting Unit. AFRA members are those partnership framework as well. Next slide. Sustainability and competitiveness are challenges for air transport. AFRA will organize a lab with partner organizations on sustainability, the African Civil Aviation Commission, the African Union Commission, and RIG during the first quarter of 2022. The lab will bring together the industry stakeholders and beyond to solve our industry challenges. Next slide. Ladies and gentlemen, the African continent will need to focus on aviation as a critical driver for socio-economic recovery and development. AFRA intends to play a pivotal role in navigating African airlines out of these turbulent skies by charting a sustainable path in support of rejuvenating the continent's aviation industry through specific support measures. Cooperation and joint industry actions are essential in this process. AFRA signed in 2021 Memorandum of Understanding with ACI Africa, UNWTO, and ALTA. ALTA is the Latin Caribbean Airlines Association. I wish to recognize the representatives of this partner organization in this assembly today. As I conclude this annual presentation, I also wish to express my appreciation to our members and partners for their support to AFA. Our mission is to promote and serve African airlines and to champion Africa's aviation industry. Better Skies for Africa remains the pillar of all our actions. I appreciate your attention. Over to you, President.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary General. The floor to Maureen to lead the session.
Thank you, President. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this session. We kindly request you to go back to the event platform on the Attendee Hub and select the next session, presentation 1, which will be on the COVID impact on African aviation and imperatives for recovery. Let's meet at the next session. Thank you.
Ah, c'est la